scary. Hello and welcome. I am Sir Shudder. Before we begin, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications icon to see when I've done another video. This video is about Javid Iqbal, a notorious serial killer who raped and murdered over 100 boys. Javid Iqbal Umar, born in 1956, died in the 8th of October 2001, was a Pakistani serial who confessed to the sexual abuse and murder of 100 boys, ranging in age from 6 to 16. Iqbal strangled the victims, dismembered the corpses and dissolved them in acid as a way to conceal the evidence. He was found guilty and sentenced to death in the same manner that he killed the boys, but being strangled first, then cut into 100 pieces in front of the parents of the victims, and then be dissolved into acid, but he committed suicide before the sentence could be carried out. Iqbal was the 6th of 8 children of his businessman father. He attended Government Islamia College, Railway Road, Lahore, as an intermediate student in 1978. While still a student, he started a steel recasting business. Iqbal lived along with boys in a villa in Shadbar, which his father had purchased for him. In December 1999, Iqbal sent a letter to the police and a Lahore newspaper chief news editor, Kawar Nadeem Hashmi, confessing to the rape and murder of 100 boys, all aged between 6 and 16. In the letter, he claimed to have strangled and dismembered the victims, mostly runaways and orphans living in the streets of Lahore, and disposed of their bodies using vats of hydrochloric acid. He then dumped the remains in a local river. Inside Iqbal's house, police and reporters found bloodstains on the walls and floor, along with the chain with which Iqbal claimed to have strangled his victims, and photographs of many of his victims in plastic bags. These items were neatly labelled with handwritten pamphlets. 2 vats of acid with partially dissolved human remains were also left in the open for police to find, with a note claiming the bodies in the house had deliberately not been disposed of so that authorities would find them. Iqbal confessed in his letter that he planned to drown himself in the Ravi River. Following his crimes, but unsuccessfully dragging the river with nets, police launched the largest manhunt in Pakistan history. 4 accomplices, teenage boys, who had shared Iqbal's 3-bedroom flat, were arrested in Sahawa within days. One of them died in police custody, with a post-mortem suggesting the force had been used against him. Allegedly, he jumped from a window. Iqbal's motive for committing his murders was his infuriation at a perceived injustice at the hands of the Lahore police, who had arrested him on charges relating to an act of sodomy against a young runaway boy in the 1990s. No charges were brought in relation to this offence. His mother had been forced to watch his decline before suffering a fatal heart attack. He had therefore resolved to make 100 mothers cry for their sons, as his mother had been forced to cry for him before her death. During the trial, it was a month before Iqbal turned himself in at the offices of the Urdu language newspaper Daily Jang on 30th of December 1999. He was subsequently arrested. He stated that he had surrendered to the newspaper because he feared for his life and was concerned that the police would kill him. Iqbal was sentenced to death by hanging. The judge passed the sentence saying, "You will be strangled to death in front of the parents whose children you killed. Your body will then be cut into 100 pieces and put into acid the same way you killed the children." Iqbal was found hanged dead in his cell before execution could be carried out, with another accomplice hanged in a nearby cell the same night. Lahore Javid Iqbal accomplice found dead in jail dawn updated 10th of October. McCaffrey Rory killer's sentence cut into 100 pieces. The Guardian, Thursday the 16th March 2000. Pakistan probes serial killer's death. BBC, Wednesday 10th of October 2001. Pakistan serial killer under interrogation. BBC, Friday 31st December 1999. These were just links of news headlines relating to the case. Did you enjoy that? If you did, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications icon so you can see when I've done another video. And
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
Until next time, I am Sir Shudder. See you soon. Be safe, be cool.